Hey friends, just a heads up. In this show, we touch on mental health and some other heavier topics. Nothing too intense, but we want you to take care of yourself and those who may be listening with you. Also, all opinions are our own and not affiliated with 21 Pilots in any way. Listen with care, and thanks for being here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't have my notes yet.
Ah.
Dang it. Anyway, welcome back or welcome to Clique Bait.
Yes.
Right?
Welcome. Yeah, what do you mean right?
I kind of said that like a question. This is Clique Bait? And
I'm Ron Burgundy.
had a brain fade for a minute while I'm looking for my notes. Can you do the intro while I do this?
Do the intro?
Yeah.
What intro? We
I
just
guess
say,
we
hey,
just
welcome
did.
back. And
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
We're Clique Bait.
Thanks
And
for
so
being
are
here.
you?
And so are you, yes. Well, that's for the end.
Sorry. I'm
Wow.
not the intro person.
This is really
you
going
kinda,
great.
Like, threw me off.
14 episodes in and we still
All
don't
right.
know how
Well,
to do
while
this.
you're pulling up, I'll just go ahead and get started because we actually have a lot to cover today.
Yeah, please do. I'll be quick.
That's fine. Anyway, lots of in the news, but I wanted to talk about something that actually happened after we typed all these news things. Did you know that they have uploaded a video to YouTube and then taken it right off again?
No, why would I know that?
Don't you pay attention to their socials?
I do, but real quick, I was thinking today, no one's looking at YouTube. Maybe we should check YouTube. Everyone's looking at Twitter and everything else, and nothing's going on.
People look at YouTube. So this actually happened. They uploaded a video. It was entitled 8/1/2025, 8:54 and some odd seconds PM, which was the date and time that Tyler had uploaded that picture of Josh in the parking garage. Okay.
Okay.
They upload this video that's titled that, and all it is a picture of the parking garage. And then they deleted it.
These guys, I tell you, I can't keep up.
This
I'm so
is
tired of
crazy.
it.
This is crazy. So I'm gonna get into that when we get to that part in the news. But I realized that we had typed all this out, and I didn't get a chance to put that in there because this was like a buzzer beater today. I had to get my notes in there and record immediately. So I didn't get a chance to fix that. So I want to put that in. So in the news, Self-Titled has surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
I'm holding.
We're going too fast.
We're not going too fast.
Okay, fine. I wanted to do like a follower update because you got some big news there. That's in the news.
Well, we'll get there.
Okay, fine. All right. Self-Titled has surpassed
1 billion streams on
It's
Spotify.
in the 1 billion club.
Right.
Does that mean everything is now? Except for the one that shall not be named?
I'm not sure. The one that shall not be named. Oh, no.
Because that's not streaming, right? That's just on YouTube, or if
people
you
have just like
get the bootleg.
people have just posted their own uploads of it, so it's not officially uploaded. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. Also, more recognition. The contract was nominated for Best Rock at this year's VMAs.
We need to talk about these other
We're going to
nominees.
Yeah,
I'm blown away by this list.
Right? We will in just a second. But what really bothered me, though, is that it's called Best Rock. Best Rock what? Video, song, group?
No, it's video.
Best Rock?
It's video. It's the VMAs, Video Music Awards. So it's for the video.
Well, so why can't they just have the... I don't know. Grammatically, I don't like it.
Where did you see that? I thought I saw that it was Best Rock Video.
Nope, it's Best Rock.
Maybe that's some 2025
But they have like Artist of the
thing. I don't know.
Year, Album of the Year. They have like all of that in there. So
For
like,
the
why
Video
not
Music Awards? Really?
Best Rock Video. Very confused.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so the other artists are Coldplay.
Rock? Question mark?
Right?
I guess.
I mean, I guess. Evanescence. What?
They're back?
They're still a thing?
I know they're still a thing, and
I
they
had
never
no
went
idea.
away.
And
but
here we
they're
are,
back.
like
There's
yelling
something
at people.
new.
They're like, "What? 21 Pilots is still there?"
Yeah.
And people in Evanescence group are like, "Hey,
guys,
they didn't go away."
The Evanescence podcast
is like,
freaking
listen to
out.
these people. Yeah. So Evanescence. Wow.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is like high school all over again. Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah. Green Day.
Green Day.
Green Day's been cranking out albums.
What is
Sneaky
going
Quiet
on
actually?
here?
So Lenny Kravitz. I thought he turned full actor.
I didn't even know he was still creating. I had no idea.
I saw him in the Hunger Games and something else, but I didn't think he was music.
A little worse for wear.
I think he's old now, right?
Yeah, we've got some possibly some Botox going on there, but yeah. And then of course Linkin Park.
Yeah, I think you have to nominate them for the comeback and everything.
No, I don't know.
Maybe if there was like a comeback of the year award. It is, but
I haven't seen the video. It's for the Emptiness Machine, by the way. But
yeah,
I have not seen the video for it. But it was a great song. I really liked it. Especially live.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of these videos except for the contract. So I don't know.
What?
If it's based on rock video, I'm clueless here. What the competition looks like.
So MTV, hello, early 2000s, we're back.
We're so back.
Like, what is going on, man?
Yeah, man. I love it.
I wanted to take a quick little moment because every single time someone posts about this, and me included, comes the little friends that like to post Tyler's please don't vote on any fan voting things. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
He tweeted last year when they were nominated for a People's Choice Award or something like that.
Is this a fan vote thing? You said it was. I don't think it is.
I didn't think it was either, but you go and you vote. You get like 10 votes a day or something like that.
All my years of VMAs, and I remember watching them religiously because it was right before the beginning of school or right after school started. So I was, VMAs must mean A, school has started, and B, I have to stay up late on a weekday after school has started to watch them. This was during the TRL days and, when MTV was in its prime.
And oddly enough, all these same people were the ones we were watching.
But I didn't know you could vote.
Crazy.
I had no idea you could vote.
Yeah, so I guess you can.
I would have voted.
I guess you can. But anyway, I just want to bring up this little note that Tyler had put up there. He says basically don't vote on fan voting things, that he does not like that people are making this a popularity contest and making us do this for them. That he's more than happy with the awards and the accolades he gets from us. He doesn't need this. Okay? So again, whenever these things come up, inevitably the person will post, Tyler says not to vote. That's fine. People can do whatever they want to do. We can make our own choices. I totally see where Tyler's coming from. I know he doesn't like it when things do this. But I also don't think he's going to be sad if they win.
Yeah, I kind of call BS on it a little bit.
Well, I don't call BS on it because I get what he's saying. I don't want to say anything bad about him. He doesn't like people using us for their gain because every time we go on there and click, it helps them.
Right, but like you said,
or whatever.
Just like you said, he's not going to be sad if he wins. A good portion of their music is about the music industry screwing them. So it's like obviously they want to win. Everybody wants to win.
I just think that we need to look at it more of a, not that the people that are voting are like purposely ignoring Tyler. I think they just really care about this band and they want them to get the recognition they deserve. So if you're out there using all your 10 votes every day for them, more power to you.
Do we know if they have won any Moon Men in the past?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Because if they have never won one, I'd love to see them get one as they,
Yeah.
I shouldn't say as their career winds down. I hope it's not winding down, but you know what I mean?
Oh, gosh, no.
This late in their career.
Not.
Which I had a note, by the way, because we mentioned last week that we saw Linkin Park. And they've been around since 1996 unofficially and really since 2000 when their Hybrid Theory came out.
Sure.
25 years, man. It seems like so long. And then I think, well, 21 Pilots, they've been around. They really haven't been out that long. You know? You look shocked. What are you looking at over there?
It's like a lot.
They've won a lot of Moon Men?
Well, they haven't won a lot, but they've sure been nominated. Holy moly. All right. Well, I'll get to that. Go, continue.
Oh, anyway, I was just saying it seems like they're still very young in this game. So hopefully we have many years left. I think they got, they weren't a late start, I guess. I don't know. I guess I've lost track of 10 to 20 years in my recent lifetime. I don't know what it is, but
right. Well, I
feel like they've been really around since the 90s too, and they haven't been. It's only been since 2011.
11, really. Yeah.
2009 if you really stretch it. But still.
Feel like a lot of the time too, like with that Linkin Park thing when they like, 90, what did you say, 96 or something?
Yeah, unofficially. I mean, the first album was 2000.
Yeah, and I don't like that's great, but would you really say that was Linkin Park? Like, would we say that Tyler with Chris and what was the other guy, Nick?
No, that's why I'm saying unofficially. I'm calling it 2000 for
yeah, that's what.
But still, it's 25 years.
I feel like when you release your first official record, like that should be your starting point. You know what I mean?
I guess. Yeah.
Sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a record exec. All right. So here's your info for you. In 2017, they won for Best Rock Video with Heavy Dirty Soul. In 2016, they won for Heathens. 2025, they're nominated for The Contract. 2024, they were nominee for Best Group. 2022, nominee for Alternative Video for Saturday. How did they not win this? In 2022, they were nominated for the Best Metaverse Performance with their 21 Pilots concert experience in Roblox. How did they not? How many other people could have done anything in a meta universe that they didn't win this?
Yeah, who won? I got to know who won. I
don't know. Now I need to know.
What the hell is that category even? What are we doing?
Best Metaverse Performance, and they didn't win.
What is this category?
Crazy.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. In 2021, they were nominated for Best Alternative Video with Shy Away. 2021 nominated for Best Group. 2020 nominated for Best Alternative Video.
So they've won twice.
2020 Group. 2020 Music Video from Home nominee. How did they not win that? That was such a good video.
Yeah.
Come on, you guys.
Who else was doing videos from home? What are we doing?
And
here?
how theirs was so cool.
Anyway, so they've won twice.
This is getting frustrating.
Basically, they won twice.
I haven't voted yet. I'm going to go vote now.
Okay. But they've won twice. That was my question.
They've won twice.
Okay.
2019, Best Rock Video nominated for My Blood. 2013, nominated for Holding On To You. Best New Artist.
Okay.
Yeah. That's frustrating.
Yeah.
Frustrating.
Not for this episode, but I got to know more about that meta universe.
Yeah, we'll do that next episode.
That's crazy.
All right, moving on, because now I'm frustrated. Robot Voices has been registered for an International Standard Musical Work Code. Now, I'm going to tell you what that is, because you're probably like, what? It's kind of like an ISBN for a book. You know what that is? It's like that specific number that like it tracks the book sales.
Yeah, you can search that up on Amazon or whatever.
Right, you can purchase your own ISBN in order to track all of that. But if you don't, then you don't really get to see who's buying your book, whatever. It is what it is. It can still be sold, but you don't get to track it. So that's exactly what this is. It's a unique number that helps to track the music usage and ensure proper royalty payments, basically. Okay. The fact that it was registered alone means that it's likely going to be a single. Okay. But that's not all that was interesting about this. If you look in the information that was registered, under the creator names field, it lists the members of the band Blanket Approval, along with Tyler Joseph and another artist named Shane Hagan.
And we don't know who that is?
I mean, I looked him up. He's got songs. He's not like, I've never really seen him or heard of him.
I've never heard of Blanket Approval before either.
I went and listened because people are thinking that they might be sampling their song Heartbreak City,
which I saw just came out recently. I think a couple months ago.
Maybe. It's a good song. I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of fingers crossing here because they're indie artists. Maybe they're going to be our openers.
Is this a thing though now? Like we're sampling and using Youngblood and stuff? Like what's going on?
Yeah,
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
I don't know what's happening, but it seems like we might have had a little collab here with these artists. And I don't know who Shane Hagan is. I don't know how he fits into the piece here. Maybe we're going to have
I got to say,
I don't know.
I got to go on record. I might catch some shade.
You probably
for this,
will.
But
because Tyler can do no wrong.
For this storyline and it's wrapping up, I don't like this. Next album that's not Blurry Face related and lore related, go nuts with the collabs and the whatever. But for this, it feels wrong.
Okay.
It just feels weird to me.
It's fine.
I'm not mad at it. I'll still love the song. I'll listen to the heck out of it. But the, I don't know. It just feels like these guys are sneaking in on our thing. This is ours, man. Paul Meany is as outsidery as we can get. Like, let's not go crazy here.
And maybe he introduced them. I don't know. But if you listen to Heartbreak City, it actually has the chorus is very robot-y. It has like very auto-tuned voices.
Yeah.
So maybe they just sampled it. I don't know. And if you do sample something, you do have to put the people as creators of the song.
Yeah, for sure.
So maybe that's what's going on. Maybe it's a little Easter egg in there. I don't know. Like I said, maybe we're going to have 2 openers and that's going to be them. Maybe these are people we're signing on our new label.
Maybe they're seeking blanket approval from this album. So, hey, I'm going to use this band.
Who knows?
As a trick.
But it's interesting to me. So there's that. Drum Show was uploaded to Apple Music. So if you go into Apple Music, you look at the information. I still can't figure out how people do this, but I mean, I spent probably an hour the other morning trying to find it. I can't find it, but people took pictures of it. If you go into Apple Music and you look at the information for Drum Show and you look at the information for all the other songs don't have a specific date. It says like no date available or something. Mm-hmm. But with Drum Show, it says a day ago, or now it'll be like 3 days ago as of now that it was uploaded, just like the contract has the date of its release as its upload date. Does that make sense? So it's almost as if they uploaded it and it's just waiting, sitting there in the queue, waiting for them to push that button to release it.
So you know what I wonder? For this podcasting situation, I edit and then I schedule them to come out on Thursday.
Right.
And I usually do that on Monday or Tuesday. I wonder if they can do the same thing where they can schedule it through the host and somehow it shows up in some kind of code. I really wish I knew how to crack this code, because maybe our episode is doing the same thing in Apple land.
Oh, I don't know.
People can search for it, but it's not yet out. It's not out yet.
Yeah, you know? I don't know. But that's what people are believing is happening here, because they also added Drum Show to the music channel on Apple that's called New Music Daily. It was there for a few minutes and then it disappeared.
Do we think anybody heard it?
So it was like, no. I don't think the song was there. It was just the title.
Oh, okay.
It was like grayed out. Somebody took a picture of it. It's like grayed out, so you can't actually hear it. But the fact that they put it in there is like, oh, something's happening. Like they're getting ready to release it. It's, you know what I mean? Like things are moving.
Yeah, I'm still upset that it's not at the bottom in the coming soon row. Like 9 Inch Nails is in there for Tron too.
Oh, sure.
And they only have 1 song out. I thought maybe it had to do with you need multiple songs to be released.
I don't know.
It's not there. And people see that and like right away, it's like good PR. So if anything, I'm upset that it's not out there for everyone to see.
Maybe they don't want it.
Maybe. I don't know if you can control that or if that's an Apple thing.
Yeah, I don't know. But along the lines of, like you said, things getting uploaded and like waiting in a queue, people have also noticed that the video count on Instagram and YouTube has changed. So I guess when the contract was released, it was at like 250 videos. And now it says 255, but no other videos were actually uploaded or released. So some people have pointed out that yes, like short videos and things like that, lives also count like on Instagram as a video count. So it could be those, but it also could be this Drum Show video that got uploaded and taken down, waiting. Yeah. You know what I mean? So something's happening. They're getting ready to release something. I feel it in my bones.
I think there's no doubt that something's happening.
Something's coming. I mean, for sure. I'm going to let you do this one because you put it in here. But along those lines, fans have also noticed that Jenna comes out of hiding when the boys are going to release something. Yeah. And what did we just get?
Just a lovely video of family time. It was so great.
It was really sweet.
I love seeing her post like that because it really brings a sense of, what's the word? Like human to him, this figure we put on a pedestal. And we all know he's human, obviously, but you see him at a show and see him musically, see him.
It's hard to like,
I'll use acting in air quotes, like in an interview or something. But just seeing him sitting at his piano in a pair of kick around shorts and playing Mulberry Street with the kids.
Normal.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that video. Can we talk about that video for a second?
Yeah, the kids are just
so incredible. First of all, that's the one that I chose to post because the other ones were adorable. Like I loved all their pictures and everything, but this one, it was like, I thought the girls singing Mulberry Street was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah. Like he stops singing and playing for a minute and they just continue on with the song. And that was so stinking cute. Yeah. It was adorable.
Well, Rosie's been to enough shows. She knows how it goes.
But everyone's focusing on Tyler and the girls playing and the girls like running around him as he's playing and singing.
Yeah.
And no one is realizing that Tommy, not 2 years old yet, is bouncing a basketball like a Shaq.
That's a bad example.
Amazing.
How about Steph Curry?
Fine. I don't really care.
Shaq doesn't bounce balls at all.
Pulled a basketball person out of my head. Fine. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
What? This kid he's still in diapers.
Well, I mean,
he was still in diapers.
I don't know anything about.
What is this?
I don't know anything about Jenna's mental capacity. That sounds bad, but she's obviously very smart because she married Tyler. They seem like smart people. Tyler's a genius. Why wouldn't their kids be insane, uber smart and be able to do these motor skilly things? And I'm sure he knows how to play piano already or something.
So cool. But anyway, yeah. Now it has brought up, you know what? I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it right now. And I'm only going to say it because I'm not really on it very much. Twitter is a really hostile place.
Yeah, it's been known for that.
It's scary.
It's gotten worse too.
And it's bad. And it's really negative.
So listen, it was bad, but then when Elon bought it and his whole free speech movement, it's gotten really bad.
It's not great. No, it's really not great. And the only reason I'm saying Twitter specifically is because it's the only place that I saw it. The Clique on Twitter is upset with Jenna.
Why? For posting the kids?
They do not like that she's posting the children.
That's her choice.
It's her choice. It's her family. It's her family. Yeah. She can do what she wants with her family.
Yeah.
But she's like, with all these, especially with everything that's been happening and all these people that are like, you know, going to stalk your family. You're just going to post your kids and where they are and where they go to school all the time and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, y'all.
They have security.
They have. It's
fine.
It's fine. It's fine. So get off your high horse. They're her kids. If she wants to post them, let her post them. And you know what? I'm really glad she does because I like to watch them grow.
Yeah.
And I think it's amazing and fun. So yeah. Yeah, they were all yelling at everybody like, why are you posting other people's kids? We're not like, stop.
It's fine.
It's not like we're putting them in our wallet or anything.
If they
I
choose
just liked
to
the
post
video.
them,
I thought the video was adorable.
If they choose to post them. I had somebody tell me one time that we posted our kids too much. I'm like, that's my choice.
Who said that?
And it was a while ago.
What? All our stuff's like, private.
I don't even care if it is or not. I made the choice and I'm fine with it. So you can butt out of my business.
I mean, if our kids came to us and said like, hey, can you get us off the internet? Like, sure. Yeah. I'll stop posting if you've asked me.
I guess the argument is that less than 2-year-old doesn't have that opportunity, but
yeah, but like what?
It's bouncing a ball. It's what babies do.
It's really cool. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Speaking of Twitter, there is a new trend on Twitter only. I have not seen it anywhere else where people are posting, they dropped it. It's dropped. And they'll put like drum show or something out there. And everybody freaks out and goes bananas because we think it's been dropped and it hasn't.
Yeah.
And then they go, ha ha. And they laugh at everybody that gets on there and is like, stop it. Why would you do that? I hate this.
I do too.
Why are you doing that?
And they've gotten good at making like graphics to go with it. Graphics that look real.
It's not funny.
Listen, that's what we have to be afraid of with AI. It's very easy to create a realistic looking thing.
Yeah.
And like with things like this, it's going to run rampant eventually.
It's frustrating.
These fake drops.
If you're out there and you're one of those people that do it, stop it.
This is a great segue into my next note here.
All right, let's go.
I have a serious question here. And I don't want to beat the dead horse of the Clique drama that's been going on, but some of the people involved with that, you know, went away, but now they're back and they just had to come back and start posting things like crazy. This is a serious question for you. And if any of the listeners somehow want to find us and contact us and tell me, is it possible to be a casual fan of this band?
Yeah.
I think obviously it is, but
well,
look at me, for example. I saw a part of the Takeover tour, just bits and pieces, and that led me to go immediately download their whole catalog and listen like crazy. I just jumped all in. You saw them live one time and jumped with both feet all in. I don't know if it's possible to just go on and listen to the music here and there when it comes on your random shuffle. And it's starting to look like that with the people doing the fake drops and everything. Like this fan base is 1000% all in. Like you can't, and I don't think it's just some of them. It feels like it's everybody. The majority of the fan base is sitting there searching these codes and finding these underlying numbers and things. It's like, I don't think you can be just a casual fan.
I think with this band in particular, because I, again, have never felt a strong connection like this with another group that I've been into. Like I've told you before, I grew up with the Beatles, for example. They do have their own little tiny bits of lore that go along with their albums and songs and things like that as well. And yes, granted, it was over by the time I was into it. You know, I get that. But I never had this, like, I would fight anybody who said something bad about them feeling like...
Well, if you were around during Beatlemania, would you have tried to go to Paul McCartney's house? True.
Like, well, I did actually.
After he was dead? Or no, he's not dead.
He's not dead.
But after it, I mean, now it's like a thing. But you know what I mean? In the hype of it, would you have done that?
Probably.
Okay. Never mind. Then maybe I should cut this part out.
No. But my point is, fine, we'll go with NSYNC. Okay. I was a teenager. We were like so into them that like when they came out with this, I Promise You, my friends and I watched it and like sobbed hysterically because we were like, oh my God, I love a song. We were crying. We were so into it. Right. But no, I never tried to like go to Tennessee and find out where they live, and never tried to like follow their bus or anything like that.
Well, it's a different world now with social media and everything. I get that.
This is what I'm going to say about this band though. I think that a lot of people feel that way because we're so involved in them and in this storyline and in this.
Yeah, we're fully invested. I get it. And there's a lot there. It's accessible now.
Yes. They include us in the show. They go out into the crowd. They give us those opportunities to be near them. We get, like you said, now that it's more accessible, we get pictures of their home lives, their wives, their family. So we know a lot more about them. So it is probably the social media age that's making it this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I was just trying to say that if you dip your toe in the chlorine just a little bit, you have to go all in. You can't. There is no, like, you either listen to the song and like, oh, this is a jam, and then your next band or whatever comes on shuffle and you just move on. If you Google search one thing about what is the meaning of this song, right, you're in, you're done.
You're down a rabbit hole.
You're done
for sure.
Because there's so much and it just keeps building and building, and you can't go on as just a casual listener. I don't think it's possible.
Right. It is possible, but like we're seeing with the Facebook groups, for example, people are like, oh, I want to go to the Breach tour. I'm going to bring my brother who really likes their music, but he has no idea about this lore and what's happening. Can somebody give me stuff I can show him to like catch him up? So it's like, yes, you can be a casual fan, but you're going to feel lost. There's like a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I do want to bring up, though, this idea of parasocial and an avid fan. Does that make sense?
It does. Well, I don't know what parasocial means.
Well, okay. Well, let me explain that. So we have the people that started the Clique Dramageddon are being accused of being parasocial. And what that means is it almost seems as if, I'm not going to say they do because I don't know them personally, but it seems as if they feel like they truly have a relationship with them. They make comments like, oh, if Tyler saw this, he would like just come have lunch with us and say it's fine.
Yeah.
They act as if their security or their team know them personally and they'll get perks because of that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a parasocial attitude, behavior,
which seems more like it's a little bit of a mental illness.
You have an intimate connection with these people.
Yeah.
That they know you personally. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that over infatuation seems like it's a bit of an illness as well too.
Right.
Or an issue.
And sure, yes, they do have times when, you know, the band has said their names personally or said something like, oh, I remember you or I know you. But that doesn't mean that they have a relationship with them.
Right.
That's not an invitation to be like, oh, come to my house when you want.
Yeah.
That's not what that means.
Yeah.
But in their minds, it is to them.
Right.
They have now they are connected. Yeah. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. But then there's also avid fans, which I would put us in that category. We consume all the information. we collect things, we go to shows, we are like really big into the fan base. We like to hear about what's going on. We like to see things, and we have a podcast, for goodness sake, right?
Yeah.
But I, by no stretch of the imagination, believe that they have any clue who I am.
Yeah, same. Well, they might, but I doubt it.
I mean, granted, we have plenty of things we could show that would give somebody an indication that they do know who we are. But I'm not crossed over that line of, oh, if I just showed him this thing, he'd remember me.
Yeah. Listen, I do want to say, I forgot to mention this. In the analytics department, we do have one download from a certain area of Ohio.
We do.
Just saying. So they might know who we are.
I mean, I'm not going to go into it, but I mean, we've heard personally from his mouth. So I'm not going to, like I said, go into it. But my point is, there's a line that you cross. And unfortunately, these people have crossed that line.
Yeah.
From avid fan into...
And yes, they disappointed us.
In crazy fan. What?
I said, yes, they disappointed us. Get it? The line, they crossed the line.
Oh.
Anyway.
I was like, what?
Enough of this nonsense.
Right, moving on.
Let's move on.
Let's move on
to our Department of Corrections. I'm excited for this section. Really excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right. I need a video game correction here. I said last week that I thought it was Madden 16 and Madden 25 that had Heavy Dirty Soul. It was not. I'm sorry. It is Madden 16 and 25. I said 16 and 19. So that's the correction. It's 16 and 25, not 16 and 19. Okay. Also, I actually was not aware that they had so many songs in video games. So just really quickly, Ride is in WWE 17, Jumpsuit is in NHL 19, Saturday is in NHL 22, Midwest Indigo and it is in FC 25, and Overcompensate is in NHL 25. Boy, the NHL really likes 21 Pilots.
Yeah, I only knew about that last one, but
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I had no idea there were in that many. So that was the correction for that.
Good for them.
And this isn't exactly a correction, but it's a clarification, because after I listened to the episode, I realized that it might have been a little confusing. The Fairy Queen that I was talking about by Edmund Spenser was written in 1590, but I had told you that Walter Crane was an illustrator in the late 1800s and early 1900s. He illustrated the version of that story that was published in 1897. So he didn't illustrate it for Queen Elizabeth. I know it kind of sounded like that.
Okay.
So I'm clarifying.
Yeah.
I didn't say that, but it kind of sounded like I was saying that. So I just wanted to make sure everybody understood, because the dates kind of like didn't match.
Yeah.
So that was that. Go ahead.
All right. You ready for this? This one's really important.
Sure.
What you just said is important, but this is importanter. Okay.
Okay.
Last week we mentioned National Treasure and like a line from it. Mm-hmm. And I said we referenced that a week prior, and when we said just another clue, and you said, and I said that, but that's from National Treasure 1. And you said, no, that's National Treasure 2. And like a skilled, talented, improv trained broadcaster, I just went, well, whatever, and kept going, even though I knew deep down I was right. I was not going to interrupt the show to search.
But you're going to interrupt this one.
But dang it, this week I'm going to let everyone know that line, just another clue, is from the father, John Voight, played by John Voight, in National Treasure, the original.
Okay.
Did
you go like watch the movie to find this?
Oh, I searched the clip and everything, and I have proof. Wow. I can play it for you if you want.
Cool. I'm good. So much good.
Okay. But I just wanted to say that, because
congratulations,
listen, as a husband and
everybody's right once.
Male, I'm not right that often, and it needs to be noted.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks everybody for hearing me out on that one.
You heard it here. He's right.
All right. Next, shall we get into your TOP things doing?
I'm excited about this one, actually.
Wonderful things.
I've been actually talking to this person, not in person, obviously, because I don't know them, but over socials, they've been chatting. Their handle is at CC, but it's SISI _ in the trees, like all one word, on Instagram. She makes these really cool hair wraps and keychains. So do you remember like in what would this be? Gosh, like 2010 to 12-ish, like when our kids were first being born. Do you remember like the feathers that people were putting in their hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are kind of like that, but they're like hand woven. Almost looks like a friendship bracelet, but you can put it in your hair.
Fancy.
They're really cool. She's also making keychains, but she does them on the album covers. So all the string is colors based on the albums. But she's trying to sell enough to get a ticket for her very first show.
Oh. So does she go door to door with a little cart like Napoleon Dynamite?
No.
Just wondering.
She shared with me that she has some health problems. And so all of the extra money that she's been getting has gone to like treatments and things she needs for those. So she's doing anything she can to get enough money to get to Breach.
Oh, I think we need to use our power for good and start a GoFundMe or something. Let's do this.
Let's start a GoFundMe. But
let's get this girl to the show. Everybody go buy one of the things.
I know.
Come on.
That's what we're saying. Let's tell everybody go buy these things. So we're
post
buying
the heck
some,
out of this
by the
week,
way,
man. This is incredible.
Our daughter would die if she saw these, so we will be buying a few of these.
I don't even know what I'm going to do with them.
You can't put it in your hair.
I don't want it in my hair. I want her to go to the show.
You have a keychain.
So buy some for me.
We'll buy you a keychain.
I want whatever she has.
All right.
Because I want her to go.
So she actually runs giveaways, and she does really cool art too. If you go and look on her socials, her profile picture she did herself. It's really cool. So yeah, go check her out. Help her get to Breach, you guys.
SISI_ in the trees.
Yes.
For me, since you're the Department of Finance, buy everything she has.
Everything.
For me, because I want her to go to the show.
I know. That's really
Consider
cool.
it a donation.
She had a lot of people interested on her social for the giveaway that she just did, which we didn't win. Poo, but that's okay.
Do we know what show she's trying to go to?
I don't know what show she's trying to. I can ask.
We should find out. Bangor has lots of tickets. So.
Yeah, I don't think she lives near there. So, but anyway, so yeah, go check her out. Check out her stuff. She's also on Facebook as well. And you just DM her and tell her she's got them all like listed on her Insta. You just tell her which one you want, and yeah. So, please go.
I like it. Yeah,
help her out. All right.
In the spirit of helping as well, like we got 2 reviews on Apple.
Reviews.
I can't tell you how much that helps. Even if it's constructive feedback that we suck or something, like please put it.
Yeah.
So we know. I'd rather it be 5 stars and it's great, but just putting anything is awesome because it shows that people are listening. And so whoever you guys are, because you don't put your real name on those, I really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for the ratings. That helps too.
Yeah.
Because when other people stumble upon it, you know, if it has no ratings, they're like, maybe this sucks. But if it has a bunch of 5-star ratings, they're like, oh, I'll give it a try.
Well, doesn't it push us up a little higher too on the...
Yeah, I think you need a lot though, like thousands.
Oh.
So, I mean, listen, we have thousands of downloads. So if thousands of people want to go in there and do that, we'd really appreciate it. It's we have more than that on Spotify ratings anyway. So it's helping, I think. But yeah, interact with us. We like it.
Awesome. Yeah. And on that note, I love it. I've been loving people have been messaging on our socials and just like saying hi and telling us they've found the podcast and they love it. I love that. So if you join our socials, say hi. Yeah, because we will shout you out for sure. Yeah, we're approachable and everything. And actually, there was somebody that I was talking to. I'm trying to find their... Oh, there it is. It's I'm trying to remember what social it was on. Oh, it's on TikTok, I believe. Was talking to Don't Care What You Think. She messaged me and she has like all these really cool theories and like we were talking back and forth and it was great. It was really cool to get to know someone.
Yeah, I love it.
And talk to them. So yeah, say hi to us, please. I like it.
All right. Are you ready? Say hi. Do you have your suit on? Are you snorkeled up?
Yes, I'm snorkeled up.
Are you good to jump into the lore?
Hey, this one actually works with this diving situation. So go for it. Very nice.
Very nice.
So nice.
All right, let's take it away.
So since we did trash last week, I want to do Ned this week. We're going with the mythical creatures.
Good. I want to know about Ned.
Yeah, Ned's kind of interesting. So his first appearance was in the music video for Chlorine, and his name stands for Neuro Expansion Device. I have a little tidbit for you. You ready for this?
I am. I love a good fun fact.
Oh, now I don't remember if it was... No, yeah. Ned is 18 inches tall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is that important?
This was cool.
Oh, okay.
Little tidbit.
It'd be better if he was 21 inches tall, but whatever.
Oh, right?
Yeah,
that was a missed opportunity.
What
Maybe
he
is with his antlers.
Okay.
Maybe.
There you go. All right.
That was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, it was.
Dang, man. All right. So he also made cameos in the music video for The Hype, The Outside, Choker, Shy Away, and Backslide, as well as the live performance of Level of Concern. And he represents Tyler's creativity in the sense that he needs to constantly keep it fed, if that makes sense. But that he can also, like, it can take a lot out of him. It takes a lot to take care of a pet, take care of something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Chlorine is poisonous, as we know. You can't really drink it. Please don't actually drink it. But it also makes things clean. Just like Tyler's writing, it can sometimes bring up difficult thoughts and feelings and be stressful for him, but it also helps to clear his mind of those thoughts. So Ned's first appearance, like I already said, was in the Chlorine music video. And at first glance, it can seem like it was just like a fun little character, but not when you really look deeper into it and see Ned for what he truly is. I'm not going to get too deep into the video right now because I'm actually going to cover Chlorine in our song deep dive in just a couple minutes. But essentially, Tyler and Josh are doing whatever they can to get the right amount of chlorine to please this creature. And eventually they find the magic amount. Ned jumps in and his antlers grow. And this was the first indication that those antlers would actually be important, by the way. But by the end of the video, we realized that the chlorine and Ned are metaphors for the songwriting process, which I'll get into when we talk about the song. In an interview with Alternative Press in February of 2019, Tyler said that Ned represents that thing in you that tells you whether something is good or not. Like not like, you know, fire bad, not like that.
Yeah, yeah,
If it's an idea that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea?
Which okay. I read that too, doing a little research, and now it makes sense to me why Ned kept going to the pool when it wasn't quite ready and was like, no, I'm out. No, no good.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So at this point in the story, fans still don't know much about Ned. And when I say in the story, I mean this on the timeline of the Chlorine music video being released. We don't really know much about Ned. We just see this cute little character and he's bouncing around, and we know he likes chlorine because he jumps in and his antlers grow, right? But that's really, at this point, all we know. But he shows up for a couple of seconds in the Hype music video. But it wasn't until June of 2019 that fans started to learn more about Ned. And this is when we get that pop-up shop in Columbus that sells Ned merchandise called Ned's Bayou.
Yeah, which has made appearances in future videos in the live stream and things like that.
It's made appearances there. You can still, on their website, they still have like a couple things for sale.
And there is that mysterious Twitter account that people think is fake.
Yeah, I don't think it
But I think there's something to it.
There is
still holding on to that.
An Instagram, Ned's Bayou Limited,
That's the Twitter
LTD.
One too. That's the same Twitter handle.
But I think the LTD is like underscore, right? Isn't it Ned's Bayou LTD
yeah, I don't
underscore?
know, but everyone says it's not associated with the band because Mark said it wasn't.
Well,
okay,
hold on.
Listen.
So I actually...
These guys, it's associated with the band. Trust me.
I don't know though.
It is.
Well, let me finish. I actually follow that. And recently it's been posting like a couple little things here. And the other day it posted like a face reveal, I guess. And it was like some like little teenage kid. And then it deleted it. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence.
This band is giving me major trust issues, so I don't believe anything.
Moving on. So through Ned's Bayou and the items that were sold, so there was things like canvas bags and sweatshirts and t-shirts, and they had Don't Try to Get the Ned plushie anymore because it's not there.
Yeah.
But they had a Ned plushie that our daughter has loved to death that is now looks more like a weird alien creature.
Yeah.
That's very dirty. But anyway.
Can I tell a quick story? I'm sorry.
You want to tell the story about leaving Ned in the hotel that we had to backtrack for? Sure.
Yeah, we're driving real quick. We're driving to Columbus to see the show at the hockey game. And on the way,
what it was?
Yeah, on the way we stayed in Pennsylvania halfway there. And she brought Ned. And she ends up leaving it there. We get to Ohio and oh my God, we lost Ned. We know Ned's a hot item. There's no way we're just going to forget about it. The funny part of the story is me calling the hotel and trying to explain what this thing was.
What it looks like.
I'm like, it's kind of
a purple alien.
Yeah, I'm like, it's kind of an alien. It's kind of this like
purple, but he's just dirty.
The person on the other end had no idea what I'm talking about. I'm like, it's Ned. Like, you don't understand.
Like, he's got like blue fur out of his ears.
And it's Ned. He's like in charge of creativity. He's like, wait, come on, it's Ned. And the guy's like, whatever. But they did find it, and we made a detour on the way home and rescued Ned.
Because they wouldn't mail it to us. And normally I would have been like, "Aw, shucks, your NED is gone." But they don't sell NED anymore.
Yeah.
So I knew that it was important to get NED.
Yeah. The funniest part of the story to me, though, was just trying to explain what this thing is.
Yeah.
It's like me talking to any
like, what is
non-fan.
this ridiculously weird thing? Anyway. But because of all of these things that were sold in Ned's Bayou, we finally learned that his name stands for Neuro Expansion Device, because it was written like on some of the sleeves of the t-shirts and things. And we also got another meaning for FPE. So we've talked about how FPE has all kinds of these different meanings. But for NED, it is fine pool equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So NED then shows up in the Level of Concern live from the outside video playing the guitar.
The best version, by the way. Love that version.
Spreading love via email, right? Mm-hmm. And he's also in the Shy Away music video, though it's only his name. The name of the gas station that they're kind of like dancing around at is called Ned's Last Stop. Then in Choker, there's a picture of Ned on the toy shop window. But this is where things start to get kind of weird for fans, because underneath that picture were the words, "Have you seen him?" So fans are like, wait a minute, is Ned missing? Do we need to find him? This is very confusing.
Yeah.
Then, to make things even worse, in an interview, Tyler was asked where he was, and he replied that they haven't seen him in a while, that he has his location services turned off, and he doesn't have his phone. So
okay.
He says, "Ned, if you're out there, please come on home," leading fans to believe that maybe Bounce Man was written about Ned because of that line that says, "I don't know if you've got your phone," because this went straight to voicemail.
Yeah, it's absolutely about Ned. Plus, I think he's trying to get him to safety after he gave him the antlers. Like maybe the Bishops are after him.
Hey, maybe.
I read a thing, by the way, about, I don't know if you're going to get into this. I haven't read ahead about the antlers. That he gives them to Tyler, but the Bishops have them because they probably took them from all the other Nedlings.
Right. Mm-hmm.
By force.
Well, yeah, by force, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So fans are all wondering where Ned is, and they're sharing their theories when we actually finally get the answer. Ned appears in the Outside music video.
So he wasn't in Mexico?
He was not in Mexico.
Maybe a little vacation, a little siesta.
Perhaps. I think Mexico to Voldsoy is quite a long swim, so maybe not.
Yeah, probably.
So not only do we find out there are more than one Ned, we see that this is where the Bishops have taken the antlers that give them the power to seize. So just like you said, it's my belief as well that they took them by force. I don't think the Neds would have. Maybe they did. Maybe they don't realize what they're doing with them. I don't know. That's not part of the story that we get. But in a minute, we'll get more confirmation of that. But anyway, Ned gives Tyler, who we now know at this point to be Clancy. Back then, we did not know it was Clancy. He gives him a pair of the antlers, and the other Neds kind of like, they'll put their hands up and show him how to use them. If those of you that can't see me because you're listening to this, I'm actually doing all of these motions at the moment.
Yeah.
So sorry, I'm going to stop that right now. But
your eyes are red too. What's going on?
My eyes are red.
Yeah, you're seized. You're
seizing.
Oh,
stop it. I thought it actually meant my eyes are red.
No,
You're freaking me out here. Anyway, so they show him how to use them. Clancy puts him above his head, and we realize at that moment that he has the same ability that the Bishops do, the ability to seize and use psychokinesis, right? We also actually hear about Ned in a Clancy letter. We see him talking about Ned and using the same words, Neuro Expansion Device. But this time we realize that it can also expand the mind by using psychokinesis. So it's not just expanding your mind through creativity. It's also literally like expanding your mind into being able to jump into someone else, if that makes sense. Before the release of Clancy, we got another peek into Ned's universe with the release of Ned's Cozy Fireplace on YouTube. That was fun.
That was such a breath of fresh air.
Really nice.
What was it, Thanksgiving Day?
Yeah,
I think?
we had it playing while we were making
That's so good. And those versions of the songs are incredible.
And like as a family, we were like, "Oh, what song is this?" And we're trying to guess it. And it was really cool.
We should shout that guy out, Roland Bingham. He's a great musician.
Oh, the musician
that made those. Those are incredible.
I told you I want to do like a whole thing on Ned's Cozy Fireplace. So we'll get into that when I do that. But anyway, so this was a series of, like we just said, instrumental, like almost lullaby like versions of some of their songs, quite a few of their songs actually. But that wasn't all that we got. We actually got a glimpse into like a Ned cave, like a little Ned hut, wherever he lives, whatever we're going to call them, Ned hole. I don't know. As well as lots of little like Easter eggs that gave us a lot more information on Ned.
And at first, I don't think people even thought of that. And then all of a sudden they start dissecting it and,
right.
Oh, how about this? And zooming in on this frame. And
I remember when it first came out, people were like freaking out about like, oh, they show a clip of chlorine at this timestamp in the video and let's find out what that is. And I don't ever remember if it ever came to be anything.
I think it did. And I think that, yeah. And I think the books ended up being the release date of Clancy or something, or Overcompensate, something. It teased a lot of the stuff. Clancy era.
Right. Yeah, we'll get into it.
And it was all legit.
We'll get into that in a minute. All right. Anyway, not in a minute. Sorry. In another episode, maybe next episode, I'll do it. But anyway, one of the most important bits of information that we got from this was a letter from Ned to another Ned stating that Keons had asked him to help Clancy and Torchbearer. And this was huge because it gave us more insight into Ned and Keon's role in all of this.
Yeah, we talked about that a few weeks back, right?
Yeah, and it was also, like we just discussed, it told us that that's where the bishops got the antlers from. It was from these Neds. Like, again, I don't know if it was by force. I don't know if they were given to them under coercion. I have no idea. But yeah. So to put it all in a nutshell, Ned is like a physical representation of Tyler's creativity, the thing that helps him to quiet his mind and fight his demons, like in Lane Boy when he says, if it wasn't for this music, I don't know how I would have fought this, right?
Yeah.
It's his way of fighting through all the bad stuff. Just like in the DEMA storyline, he gives Clancy those things that he needs to expand his mind and defeat the bishops, who are the anxieties that keep Clancy a prisoner and don't allow him to create. So Tyler's creativity is manifested in this little cute, fuzzy, fat creature in more ways than one, which I think is super cool.
Yeah, I love that. It takes it takes a little bit of the scary away.
It does.
Because we have this visual representation of a hero.
And he's cute and chubby.
Yeah.
I like chubby things.
He's perfect.
All right. So
wait a minute.
We're just going to, huh?
Were you just call me chubby? Was that a fat joke?
No.
Oh, okay. You said you like chubby things.
I do like chubby things. It doesn't mean you are.
Hey, I'm just checking.
I don't really like you.
Oh, okay. Fair. All right. Song deep dive.
Anyway, so let's continue on with Ned. I'm going to do Chlorine. Like, why not? It makes sense.
By the way, since you're calling this a song deep dive, should I do the splash again?
No.
Okay. One splash per episode is good enough?
All of the dive.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. So we're going into the song now. We're going to get into Chlorine. So I already went into how Ned represents the creative process, but this song is also about the songwriting process for Tyler. Okay. He starts off by saying, sipping on straight chlorine, let the vibe slide over me. He's begun to write a song. He's enjoying this process. He's losing himself in his creativity. He says, when I leave, don't save my seat. Again, I just said he's lost in the process. He'll come back though when he's finished, but it's like when someone's like into something, they're gone.
Yeah.
And so I think he's kind of trying to tell us that that's how it works for him. Like when he's lost in this songwriting process, he's gone. But again, he'll come back again when he's finished. It's like he's literally just physically gone in the basement, maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But at that point, he's not going to be back until he's finished. Okay. So let me get to the first verse. Loving what I'm tasting. He's saying he's liking what he's created, but it can also be poisonous to him because it has to bring up some things that maybe aren't happy memories or feelings for him. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Having to like dig deep into those places of hurt to like bring it out, But he is dependent on those to help him create those songs that essentially help his body run, help him to live.
Yeah, and then it's also when he says doubles as a paper maker, now he has to do it to
get
live.
There in a minute. Thanks for bearing.
You want me just to shut up?
No.
Carry on. I'll just be quiet over here.
But no, you can say things, but like read the notes.
Do you see what I put up with here, people? If you care to go give a rating or a review, at least, take pity on me. Say that guy on the show is really great.
Yeah.
Or something. Because you see what I live with here. This is what I deal with.
What do you expect? All right. So the second verse says, fall out of formation. I plan my escape from walls they can find. His songs are not, we talked about this. His songs are not formulaic. They're not the hit formula that you would always hear about, right? They don't really fit into the mold of being like a pop song. Does that make sense? So he uses them to be different. He wants to show that he is different from other people, to get out of the walls of his head that trap him sometimes. So writing a song is planning his escape. It's getting himself out. This is also a nod to the lore, I think. His creativity is what's going to get him out of the walls of DEMA as well. He's planning an actual escape from DEMA. You don't have to like actually shut up.
Oh, I was just going to ask for permission. Is it okay if I say yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is okay. All right. So we get into the rap.
Yes.
He says, hide you in my coat pocket. I think this could be like he literally has lyrics written out and in his pocket, or he's keeping them like close to his heart, like you would like in a breast pocket in a coat maybe. Yeah. So like he's got lyrics that he's hiding until they're ready, until he's ready to share them, or he literally like maybe has them in his pocket. I don't know. He mentions the rebel red color, adding more to the lore that it's that color we talked about that shows that they're ready to accept their mental illness and like be seen by the bishops. Remember we talked about it that time. So I love the line that he says, the last two lines may read incorrect until said, because he uses lead and lead. And if you don't say them out loud, you don't know which one he's using. So it's kind of like a funny, I don't know, I like it. I think it's super clever.
I think he does
and
that.
If you don't understand what he's saying, it's like, what?
Yeah.
Like when you go back, you're like, oh, that's what you mean. So I wonder if that was just like I'm just going to put something in there like that fits or what? I don't know. But so he
Probably
says, maybe that's true. I guess nothing's really a coincidence with him, I guess. Anyway, he says that different lives he leads, his body lives on lead. He has to make money doing other things sometimes. So concerts or meet and greets or interviews, right? Or like sometimes he has to step away from songwriting to be someone else, like a dad, a husband, a son. And his body can live off of those things, but it's not as great as creating and writing songs for people. He isn't as fulfilled. He says the lead is terrible in flavor. So it's like, I'm going to, bring it back to like the 2000s again. I'm going to talk about Twilight.
Oh boy.
So the Cullen family are vegetarian vampires. They don't drink human blood. They only drink
whatever
animal blood, right? And it's like not
they sparkle in the sunlight too.
They
like
sparkle.
So pretty. Yeah.
It's not as fulfilling to them, but they can still live on it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably like an actual vegetarian. Sorry if any of you are vegetarians, but
well, maybe.
I'm sure it's not as exciting as having a juicy steak.
One of our followers posted their dinner the other night, and it was like squash and like all kinds of veggies, some like summer veggies, and it looked fantastic.
Oh, listen, I'm sure it's great, but it's not for me.
All right. Well, anyway, when he says, now you double as a paper maker.
Wait, pause.
Pausing.
Pause. Do you know what red carnation symbolize?
You've told me before. I don't remember.
I think this is why, well, I think it's important for the audience. This is why he chose this color, not only for the lore and whatnot, but they symbolize love, affection, and admiration. They're also associated with devotion, passion, and remembrance. So I think that he really loves what he's doing. There's a lot of love that's put into his art and the lyrics. So I think that makes sense.
Sure.
It's not only the color of the rebellion, but symbolizing love.
Okay. I like it. So now for the second time, you've ruined my paper maker line.
I thought it was good timing.
When he says you double as a paper maker, he's saying his songs have now begun to make him money. And now it's a fight for him to create, not just for himself, but also others now. So in the past, maybe he was creating as an outlet, but now he literally has to in order to make money. So it's kind of like a weird double-edged sword. He loves creating, but he also has to now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I always thought of it kind of differently, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's a struggle. Like he hates that aspect of it that he has to do in order to make money, but it also is what makes him who he is and helps him to clear his mind and all the things that he needs and fight those demons, whatever. But now he's got that added pressure.
Yeah, and I saw that line as kind of like now that they've, since Blurryface made it big, and now this is the follow-up, like they almost have to conform a little bit to the industry to continue their status, to continue making money. Obviously, so thing. It's not,
yeah. So
it's not as enjoyable.
Exactly. It's not like just a hobby anymore. Now it's like literally your job.
Right.
So now we get to the outro. And this is actually my favorite part of the song, but it's the most confusing part of the song for me. The rest of it, when I was listening to it, I was like, oh yeah, that's what that means. It makes sense. Get it totally. But then we get into this and I'm like, what? What are we even saying? Like, it doesn't seem to fit with the song. But I think he's talking about God here. I think he's bringing his faith back into it again, saying he's sorry he forgot him, in a sense that he may have forgotten that he wouldn't have had these gifts if it weren't for God. So we hear him in the song saying like, I love creating songs and I love using this to, you know, this poison because it's hard for me to do all of these things, but still it makes me money and it's made me famous. But I think he kind of forgot for a minute where it all came from. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So he says, can you build my house with pieces? I'm just a chemical. I'm lost. I'm really lost here. I racked my brain trying to figure out what this possibly means. And all I can kind of come up with is maybe God can take all those pieces of things and ideas that make up Tyler, make up who he is, to create something meaningful. Like that he's just a really small part of something bigger.
Yeah. And I think he's saying I'm just a chemical because he's drunk so much chlorine at this point.
Perhaps.
Because sipping on the chlorine to try to come up with something to continue making the paper, all that stuff, that now he's just become a chemical and he's lost all sense of his knowledge and faith and all that other things. It's now just been, it's about that chemical to create, to keep moving forward and produce something.
I like that. That's interesting. But I'm just thinking that he's saying, can you build my house with pieces? Like, can you use me and all the things that make me to be something bigger, to be maybe glorify you, spread your word. I don't know, but
yeah, I think he's asking God to help pick up the pieces to put everything back together. Yeah. Because probably along this journey where it's been all about sipping on the chlorine and becoming a chemical to produce and make this music, he's probably dropped a lot of pieces when it comes to family and whatever else. Like he's so hyper focused. You know what I mean? So maybe he's asking that to help pick up the pieces.
Yeah, he's got a lot of other lyrics that talk about being lost in the songwriting process, and
I think the next part of that,
sorry for it,
section of the song kind of alludes to what I'm referencing as well. I don't know if you're going to get into that, so I don't want to jump in.
I'm done.
The weathered flag that's by the sea is a flag that's like still going, but it's tattered. Mm-hmm. You know, that's probably what he was feeling like during this process, coming off all the hype and success of Blurryface, writing this album. That's probably what he's thinking. I think you're spot on with the turning back to God and saying, all right, help me refocus.
Yeah. Well, and he says, I've been tested, like the ends of the weather flag, right? He's been tested on several things. And I think that's bringing himself back. Like he's taking a step back and going like, yes, I was tested with this money and with this fame. We're super popular now, but I need to remember what's important, like where I'm getting all of this from. It's like those people that are in the Oscars that are like, first, I need to thank God because I wouldn't be here without God, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of like that, like a little step back, like, oh, I don't ever want to forget I'm lucky and I'm here because of this.
Well, it's easy to lose yourself in all that fame.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
One of our favorite movies, Rockstar, you see that with Mark Wahlberg's character. Yes. He was really doing it for the music and loved the music. Sure. And then once he becomes famous, kind of falls apart.
Yeah.
And has to get back to that at some point. So
yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely. So I'm going to get into the music video just really quickly here. So it starts with they're filling up a pool and Josh has this like piddly little hose and it's like barely dripping any water out.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is one of the music videos that fit the song so well because that's like the creative process. Things start to just trickle out slowly. You know what I mean? Like ideas don't just start gushing. They start with just like little drips of ideas, right? And they're standing there and Tyler's got his little cup in his hand, his little styrofoam cup, right? That he carries throughout the entire music video, which we'll get into in a second. But he starts singing the song and then all of a sudden Ned like peeks his little head out from behind the little car door, right? And Tyler holds his hand up and Josh squeezes the hose to stop the dripping. And I think it's like showing us that like sometimes like little glimpses of ideas like kind of get in there and like halt things sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's just the perfect metaphor of like the creative process isn't constantly going and flowing and everything's great. Things get in the middle and things stop it and things, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but now that we know, based on that interview, that Tyler tells us that NED is the thing that tells you when things are good or not, right? And you kind of hinted on that already. But Ned kind of like walks out, right? So Tyler's like stopped and they're frozen. And Ned walks out and he looks at the pool and he doesn't like what he sees and he runs away and goes back in. So that's them going, okay, this idea that we've started isn't right yet. So then they go and they get little things of chlorine, right? Tyler's still holding the cup. He sometimes looks at it, takes a sniff of it, but he never actually drinks from it. This is like the only time in this music video that Tyler helps Josh, by the way.
I guess if that's what you can call it.
He does. He pours some of the bottles in, but they pour this chlorine into the pool, right? Yeah. Again, the pool is getting more full. We've got now a bigger hose with more water coming out and filling this pool faster. Ned comes out again, doesn't like what he sees, right? So then they go and...
I feel like he likes it a little better, but he's still not quite
he's still not quite sure. He runs back and hides again. This is my favorite part of the video where Tyler's like singing and Josh is like pushing this huge, ridiculous cylinder of chlorine.
I mean, he's backing into it. He's kind of helping.
I mean, sort of.
It's like me when I help with cleaning the kitchen. Yeah, I sort of do the dishes.
Right. So they dump this entire cylinder, right, of chlorine into this pool. And finally, like, Ned comes up and he like sniffs it, kind of decides like, okay, I'm not sure. And we get the idea that he like runs away from it, but he's actually just getting like a running start.
Yeah. Because he's so thrilled. He wants to really jump in.
Right. So he gets a running start. He jumps in headfirst into this pool. We get this like weird, like Nirvana kind of, it seems like the Nirvana, what's the album with the baby in the pool?
Nevermind.
Is that the album or you're telling me not to remember?
That's the album. Yes.
Sorry, not a huge Nirvana fan. But I did actually want to talk about that for a second because I don't know if it was on purpose. I don't know if I'm just reading into things like people do, but you know what Nirvana is, right?
Yeah.
It's like that ultimate peace and enlightenment, right?
Yeah.
When you reach Nirvana, you've reached like in the Buddhist sense that you're like your ultimate perfect, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was maybe I'm reading into it.
Maybe I don't know.
But it reminds me of that album cover because he's like floating in the pool, right? But as he gets in the pool, his antlers grow. So his antlers are growing. This idea that they have come up with is so great. He's so excited that he's swimming around. He's happy. Antlers growing. Things are great, right? But then we get to the outro part of the video, which is actually just Tyler singing in the dark. That's fine. The video cuts to the end where Tyler is in an empty pool now. There is absolutely no water in there. He's still wet, but he looks like super dejected. Did you notice that? He just looks so sad.
Yeah, I did notice that.
And he's in this empty pool and Ned walks up to him and Tyler kind of puts the styrofoam cup up to Ned's face and Ned like takes a little look at it and he cringes away like, no, I don't want that thing. So that to me is like, okay, we made this great idea and it went so well and everybody loved it. Ned loved it. But now I'm starting again. Now I'm back to an empty pool and I have to create again. I think it's just Tyler, like, it's that little double-edged sword we talked about. I love creating, but now I have to create.
Yeah.
You know? And then Ned, like, sniffing at the cup is like, I don't like this idea. This is not a good one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So it also, that reminds me of like The Craving when he worked so hard on that. I hate that video, but he worked so hard on it. And then it's like, nope, it's a miss.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh man. So it kind of just like called back to that to me too. So yeah.
But I just had a thought that I never thought of before.
Oh.
The antlers.
A thunk that you've never thunk before.
Yeah, the antlers are like he's going to use them, we think, to help kill the bishops and destroy DEMA.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, the antlers grow. And I know that he's dejected in the pool or whatever because he has to keep going again. But now maybe like you were onto something. He's accomplished musical nirvana. Mm-hmm. He's gotten control of his mind. And the next chapter or the next whatever's in the future is full creativity. I don't need to worry about making money anymore. Room on the payroll. Everyone's living comfortably.
Maybe.
I did it. Like I keep saying, I've said many times, he has his family now. He's got someone who loves him a lot. Like, we're moving on from all this stuff.
Sure.
Interesting. You know, he did go on record once too, saying in talking about Ned in an interview back then that record doesn't get made without the concept of Ned. So,
right.
Ned's very important to this whole deal.
Yeah, he is very important to them.
Trench is a favorite amongst the fans too. So, I mean, it's one of the better written albums, I would say, for sure.
It is definitely a favorite.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, so you got upset last week when I said you could be Ned. You're my Ned.
Well, I don't want to be a short, fat, furry creature with blue hair in my ears.
That's not what I was even meaning.
Well, that's fine. But you didn't clarify that, did you?
Well, I did now.
You did now.
All right. Well, hey, that was good.
Thanks.
Good job. That was good stuff, man.
Great episode.
That was awesome. We didn't add a rim shot in this one, though. I can't think of any reason to do it.
Yeah.
I can't think of any good dad jokes or anything like that.
I know.
Listen, you did great.
So did you.
Thanks. This is top 10 content. I mean, I've never heard a better podcast.
It's not hard. We only had 14.
And listen, I was searching around today because I wanted to hear the competition, if you will, on Apple Podcasts.
Did you find the one I talked about that we're not going to name so people don't find it?
Oh, I didn't. I couldn't find anything current. And even if
there was one
based on the notes
at least
and the description, no one's doing what we're doing.
No, you're right. That's what I said.
And no one's doing it well like we're doing it awesome. So
okay.
I think it's going great.
It's going wonderfully.
And if you guys agree, please leave a comment, rate and review, all the things. And keep listening. Tell your friends, tell your family.
Yeah. Say hi to us on socials.
Yeah, please.
Repost our videos.
Just do anything that'll help us get to the top because I don't want to work anymore. I'd rather do this.
I don't think we're ever going to get there, but
there's probably not enough audience out there to make this go that viral.
No.
Right? All right. Well, anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. Thanks for those reviews. Those two of you, if you are listening, I hope you are.
Because you did it. You.
Well, the two people that put an actual review, I appreciate you taking the time to type out a few sentences.
And it was not us, and it wasn't our moms either.
I don't think so. It's definitely not my mom. I can tell you that. But,
it's not mine.
Yeah. Anyway, we are Clique Bait, and so are you.
Stay alive, friends.